Can your Social Security estimate be trusted? Is the statement you get from Security accurate? You would hope so, but in this video, I'm going to share with you a couple of items you need to be taking a look at to make sure that you can rely upon the Social Security income you are expecting for your retirement. But before we get there, hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell to be alerted to when we post it on new videos. We've got a lot of information coming to you that will hopefully impact your ability to have the income you're looking for in retirement. You know, most people retire only once, right? And certainly we only once reach the age of 62 or 65, 67, 70, whatever it is when we're eligible for, or we can start making decisions, important decisions about our income in retirement and which of the 567 different claiming strategies are available to us. Studies show we leave tens of thousands of dollars on the table by making the wrong decision. And I want to take you to my screen for just a moment. Now, as you can see here, United Income did a study a couple of years ago. What they showed was 96% of retirees chose the wrong year to tap into Social Security. The chief executive officer, Matt Fellows, said people are pretty much doing the opposite of what they should be doing. And he said most people are better off waiting until 70 to claim, yet 43% of adults actually are better off claiming before 70. The big takeaway from the study: by claiming at the right time, more than half of retirees would see income in their 70s and 80s rise by more than 25%. Now, we also see other studies that show upwards of 35 to 38% of people make a claim with Social Security as soon as they can at age 62. And if you take a look at our channel, there are several videos that show what a mistake that could be for most people and their families. So be very, very careful about which one of the many claiming strategies that are available to you that you choose. Now, let's start with the fact that we want to take a look at our statement, right? And we want to make sure that that statement is accurate. Now, the interesting part about this statement is we used to all get the statement, okay? But then for a number of years, no one got the statement. They were saving money on paper. Now what happens is the only people who get the statement are those who are over the age of 60 and not yet filed a claim. And all the others need to go online and open up My Statement. Now, I'm going to give you here a tip that may be the most important tip you've received with regards to Social Security if you have not yet claimed it. So most people who haven't claimed it haven't gone on to the system and registered for My Statement. They don't see a need to. They're not looking for their estimate right now. They may be much younger, in their 50s, let's say, and it's not really time to go on. But I'm going to give you a very, very important reason why, even if you're not so interested at the moment about what the estimate is, but if you're interested in protecting your Social Security number from being hacked. So once you go on to My Statement and you register, and it won't take you more than a few minutes to do so, maybe 5 to 10 minutes tops. What you've done is you've put a stake in the ground and said, this is my number. In that way, you minimize the ability for somebody else to go in and take your number. You've already claimed it. And when you go on, you can see if anybody else has made a claim on your number, and you can go and fight that. So even if you're not interested at this very moment of knowing what your estimate is, but more interested in protecting your Social Security number, definitely, as soon as this video is over, you go register for my statement. And for those of you who are closing in on retirement and really a little bit confused about or challenged by the whole process of selecting which of the many different claiming strategies you have for Social Security, go to our banner, fill out our quiz, just spend 2 minutes. That's all I ask, 2 minutes invested in yourself. We'll actually give you a score on which of the 3 stages of the retirement preparedness process you are in. I'll also give you a first chapter of my new book, Don't Outlive Your Money in Retirement. And we'll also give you a couple of worksheets to provide a little bit more clarity as to what you need to do in order to be truly prepared for this next chapter of life. So the number one reason why the Social Security statement may not be accurate for you, or when you go online isn't reflective of what you can expect looking forward, is simply put, inflation. The Social Security Administration doesn't inflate out your current income looking forward, and more importantly, it doesn't inflate your benefits moving forward. So let me share with you an example, okay? Let's say that we are looking at full retirement age. Let's call it age 67. And you know that if you've seen any of the other Social Security videos on our channel, and certainly go ahead and take a look at them to get a deeper understanding of what full retirement age is and how it's calculated. But let's assume for this example, 67 is the full retirement age. That's where we max out our primary insurance amount, our PIA. But we've decided that we're going to defer our benefits till age 70. For the planning process and what we walk through our clients and what you saw from the United Income Study. Many people are much better off to take it at 70, though 43% were not, but you're probably better off somewhere between full retirement age and age 70 to take it to maximize your income for your household. So you go on the Social Security Administration online, right? Pull up my statement. And for each year that you wait, you get an automatic 8% inflation, 8% credit. So you have 8% more at age 68, and then a simple 8% more at 69, and then 8% more at 70. But that's not the full story. Do you know you also get, even though you haven't claimed it yet, it's credited back to your benefit, your future benefit, inflation, but it's not shown on the estimates. Now, the Social Security trustees are assuming about a 2.6% increase in inflation each and every year. So you're missing out on that estimate, and if you're doing your planning and all it gives you is 8%, yet maybe you can expect upwards of 10% each year, that's a big difference. Now, there is one ability to select inflation for your calculation. The problem with choosing inflation online is that the online calculator gives you a 4% inflation rate. That's way too high, and it will inflate your numbers way too much, and you will expecting more income than you're going to get. So we have to be very careful with the assumption of inflation. At a basic level, Social Security doesn't inflate it out. If you do take a look at it and hit their calculator, they give you 4%. This is why we have 7 different calculators for our clients to get them an accurate number. Now, the number 2 reason, very important, why your number may not be accurate and you may not be able to trust it, is if in the past couple of years you've stopped working, shown no income, or much lower income. Because what Social Security will do in terms of estimating looking forward is take a look at the last year and then the last 2 years. And if the last 2 years of your work record shows zeros, Social Security will automatically put zeros looking forward. That may not be accurate. You may be going back to work. You may have changed jobs. So you need to make sure that when you take a look at your record, it's reflecting accurately what it is that you're doing and how much income that you're earning. As a result, your income that is reflected on the statement may be much lower than what you could expect because there was that interruption or blip in the work record as you got closer to age 62. Now, I will say this, the difference between those who are in their late 40s, early mid 50s versus those who are approaching 62, it will be possibly less accurate the further you away from age 62, the younger you are, because there's more years that Social Security is going to be working with, and therefore the opportunity for more mistake or error in terms of inflation or work record. As you get closer to age 62, that number, that difference between reality and what they show you may be very, very close. So again, you must be very careful about what you're looking for, what stage in life you are in, and please don't forget to sign up for my statement. Also, don't forget to go to our playlist on Social Security to learn more.